A proper slice is a New York City hallmark, but nailing it requires patience and skill. Upside Pizza now has 4 locations across Brooklyn and Manhattan, including this shop in Nolita at the corner of Spring and Mulberry, and its owner says it's definitely not old school.
New school is more moving towards quality of product, doing whatever we can to create the best slice of pizza possible.
That begins with high-quality bread flour combined with an all-natural starter, rather than commercial yeast, plus a longer fermentation time.
Sourdough crust, natural leaven process. Like the crust is this pillar upon which the structure of the entire slice is built. Without crust, there's no pizza.
Sauces are seasoned and blended in-house, sometimes plain, other times with a bit of vodka. And while they bring in low-moisture mozzarella, they make the fresh stuff themselves, starting by adding salt to curds, then pouring in hot water, stirring with a wooden paddle, and finally hand-stretching into a giant stark white mass of mozzarella that can be cubed and placed onto several pies.
Pepperoni and cheese.
Understanding baking times is also crucial. It's not just about throwing slices onto a stone deck to refresh them. Pizza guys need to know for how long.
You don't want to see like blonde bottom, a crust with no color.
Toppings like mushrooms are always fresh, then cooked before baking on the pizzas. Upside goes through hundreds of pounds of creminis each week. In addition to the regular slices, these new school shops always seem to offer Sicilian rectangles as well.
Longer rise, bigger crumb. It's a different process. Like we use different flours, different mix times, different hydrations, different fermentation cycles. Like it's a completely different ball game, but you can really understand what's going on under the hood based off a place's Sicilian slice.
Bonus points if you can score a crispy caramelized edge. GROSSMAN says another modern approach is how they treat their guests.
Trying to infuse a bit of hospitality, like trying to create a new energy in the slice shop that makes people feel, along with the elevated slice, you're getting an elevated experience.
So the real dilemma with these new school pizza shops isn't a question of pepperoni or mushroom or sausage. It's, is it going to be a regular slice today or a Sicilian? And I would recommend one of each. In Nolita, I'm Steve DOLINSKY.